Hello all. Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. And to all my AEW fans, I guess I got some explaining to do. Like, where the hell was this week's AEW Dynamite review? I didn't do one. Because I thought this week's episode, was boring. Not just bad, but boring. It left me with nothing to talk about. Literally nothing that I wanted to talk about. And if I did want to talk about, there was nothing to talk about. It was a lifeless episode. Good wrestling, okay. But the problem is, I can get good wrestling from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Better wrestling from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT sometimes. That's not going to work anymore. I'm sorry. That might have been something in 2020, 2019, 2021. Good wrestling ain't going to cut it. You need to give me a reason to care. You're a television show first. And that's something that AEW needs to understand. You are a television show first. First. Wrestling product, yes. But you have to give reasons for people to watch you. If you want to be PWG, fine. Stop being a television show. Go back to being a regular or become a regular indie show. Which is what AEW is turning into. I got invested into AEW because I actually thought it was a true alternative to WWE. That was the goal. But for some reason, their idea of an alternative is to not be an alternative. It's like the absolute antithesis of a WWE product is just another indie show. And that's what AEW seems to want to be now. That's what Tony Khan seems to want to be. Just a regular indie show that just has wrestling. Random matches with random people. No stories whatsoever. It's not working, man. It's not a good look on them. And this past episode felt like I was watching some random indie episode with no rhyme or reason behind it except for one segment. MJF and the Hurt Business. That is the only storyline that I care about. Are there other stories? Yes. I'm pretty sure if I watched Collision, I would find like 10 other stories just buried in there. But the one that I care about right now, I only care about, is MJF and the Hurt Business. Excuse me, the Hurt Syndicate. Gotta stop saying that. Hurt Syndicate. I keep saying Edge, Adam Copeland, Cope, whatever. Because that's clearly setting up Cedric Alexander's debut. You're going to have MJF do all these things to win the attention of the Hurt Syndicate. And that will lead to Cedric Alexander coming in to get that fourth spot. Kicking off this great, great run with the Hurt Syndicate. I am expecting this group to really tear things up going forward. This is what they should be focusing on. The Hurt Syndicate. But instead, we're stuck with the Death Riders. We're stuck with the mother effing Death Riders. Death freaking Riders. I don't get it. I don't understand what is so hot about this group. It failed. It's failing miserably. Everyone says it's failed. But anyways, let's talk about what happened on Dynamite. Let me read to you the segments. First segment was this a 8-man tag? 8-man tag. Give me a second. Kenny Omega, Kevin Knight, Mark Briscoe, and Speedball Mike Bailey versus Ricochet and the New Elite, Kazuchika Okada and the Young Bucks. What? For what? Why? Why are we doing that match? And then check this out. They were billing it as the first time Kenny Omega and Okada were standing inside a ring together. Why can't you save that for All In? That could have literally been the driving force for Kenny and Okada at All In. But you can't say that now because you blew it up on a Dynamite. Now you're really going to have to give them a story. Well, you already have one, but you're too lazy to tell it. Just tell their story from New Japan Pro Wrestling. They're not going to do it. Tony Khan just expects you. He expects you to already know what the story is. And that's why it most likely won't actually do as good. Because people don't know the story. Will the match be a classic? It will probably be one of the best matches in AEW history. And All In. But you're a television show first. Dagnabbit. And if I am just a regular viewer turning on and I see all these 8 men inside the ring, I'm thinking that this is Bush League. What are we doing with all these people? Just a random, out of nowhere, ridiculous match. And the Elite won, apparently. We go on from that to the Ops, Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs versus some jobbers. A 6-man tag. So an 8-man tag to a 6-man tag. I don't know their names. I think one of them was Nick Camarado, right? Actually, it was Rhett Titus, Nick Camarado, and some other dude. Don't even ask me who the other dude was. I don't care. Some random dudes, they were jobbers. They got their asses kicked in like 10 seconds. And then Joe's going to fight Jon Moxley next week for the world title. He will lose. Because why would Jon Moxley lose the belt after all this time in a random episode of Dynamite? Mayu, how you say her name? Yamashita? Mayu Yamashita from Stardom took on Toni Storm. Listen, I don't even want to say I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure the haters are going to come up here. Well, it's because you don't watch. Because if you watch episode 6667 on Saturday, May 2023, they had a match and it led to this one moment. It's a long-term story. You just don't watch. Is that what the story is? Seriously, did they have a match on a random episode and Mayu beat her and now Tony wants to get her win back? I don't even know what the story is. I don't care. I don't even care. Actually, I think they explained it like she won a match on Collision and now she got a match against Toni Storm. That's even worse. I at least gave them credit that there was actually a long-term story. Hold on, let me read real quick. Let me see. Did they even say why she got the match? Yeah, she won a match against Thunder Rosa on Collision. So Thunder Rosa is just jobbing to people now. That already pisses me off. Why the fuck is Thunder Rosa jobbing? Thunder Rosa! One of the best female wrestlers you have today. She's jobbing on Collision to Mayu. And I love Mayu, but she doesn't even go here yet. I think she's a free agent. She might go here soon. But she already lost to Toni Storm, so where do you go from there? Such a random match. What happened next? Is this when we got the Hurt Syndicate, Hurt Business segment with MJF? Yes, it is. And MJF's trying to get in the group. I still don't know why he wants to get in the goddamn group. Does anybody know why? Whatever. It's entertaining. Bobby, all that drama over the thumb. And he goes, psych, bitch. And then MJF snapped, told Bobby to fuck off, and Bobby almost choked his ass out and told him, you want to get in the Hurt Syndicate? Hurt somebody. So we'll see what happens there. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so of all the matches we can have, all the matches, why the fuck would you have Jay Lethal versus Nick Wayne? And to make matters worse, it was for the ROH World Television title. Is this Ring of Honor or is it Dynamite? Is it Ring of Honor or is it Dynamite? I thought we were done with this shit. Why are we still defending Ring of Honor titles on Dynamite? What are we doing? Pick a lane, Tony. I don't want to see Ring of Honor storylines on a Dynamite show. If you wanted Nick Wayne to have a title, give him an AEW championship. It's the main event next. Thank God. Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher. Good match. Hangman won. If anything else, Hangman versus Kyle Fletcher, Hurt Syndicate, MJF. Only two noteworthy things in the rest of the show was just boring. The rest of the show was just boring. And so when I tweeted, and I'll read it to you, when it was all said and done, I said a tweet. I tweeted the tweet. I posted it on my Facebook. And that was it. That was it. I didn't say anything else about it. I wasn't going to talk about it. It was just a boring ass episode. And you know what? Let me pull up the tweet. Let me pull it up for you. We gonna actually look at this. We gonna look at this for a minute. Let me pull up the tweet. Let me show you what started this whole thing out. Because I know a lot of people are like, why are we even here right now? You gonna find out. So there's the tweet right there. In case you can't see it, it says, just finished Dynamite. Man, I don't think AEW has ever felt this cold as a company. With all that talent, one of the best rosters in the world, by the way. Anyways, with all that talent, the creative team still can't seem to generate any real buzz for their shows. At this point, it's hard not to place the blame on the minds behind the curtain. Are they even trying anymore? That is the million-dollar question. Are they even trying anymore? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that one post got me in a heap of trouble. Because currently, it's getting ratioed. Is that what you kids say? It's getting ratioed by the AEW Sickos. That post. I know. Some of you are going, what did you say wrong? But we're going to read the comments. That's why we're here. Before we get to it, thank you all for joining me. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit! Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing. Whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can also. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads. Follow us on Discord, follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. And give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries just as high. And get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alyx guy? Then join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alyx guy t-shirt. Hot out the press. Also get you an old school Gillespie t-shirt, get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt, and many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned, join the cause, expand the brand today, right here in Alyx's World. I want to thank all you lovely people for joining me, but I also want to thank the sponsors of this live stream, SeatGeek. Now, imagine that you actually did care about AEW and you wanted to go to one of their shows. Or you care more about WWE. Maybe a concert or two. Maybe even a sporting event, basketball, NBA Finals. What if I told you that if you use SeatGeek to purchase any of your tickets, you can use my promo code JustAlyx for $20 off any ticket purchase? Now, if something like that interests you, then how's about we get a quick word from our sponsors before we get to some shout-outs. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're a wrestling fan looking for access to great seats for any wrestling event near you, then you want to use this app. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek stands as the unrivaled #1 ticketing app in the market today. SeatGeek constantly delivers incredible deals on ticket prices. When you're exploring the app, keep an eye out for the special green dots that mark the best deals. What's even better is that every ticket you purchase is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee, with the option to return your tickets and even swap them before the events. So here's an exclusive for you. If you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlyx, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Yes, $20 off any ticket that you purchase using the promo code JustAlyx.
Alyx. This is a sweet deal that you could use literally right now. So don't wait. Click the link, download the app, and join the SeatGeek family today.
Thank you all so much for joining me. Please show your love to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Shine Nice and First to Heart, Alyx, Ademi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Cleo does everything. Highway Dylan Danger. Dylan Danger, Teflon Don, the Mod Father, Zeno, Enigma, and of course, Big MGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Please be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get these shout outs in because I want to read these comments. The first person I see, the champ is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the kiss stealing, willing, Dylan, son of a gun, kiss the girls, make them cry. Woo! 3 Diglets, your Super Chat World Champion has arrived. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Good to have you here, 3 Diglets. Looking forward to getting your thoughts on these comments, my friend. Also, giving a quick shout out to my boy, the man with the plan, marked by wrestling, aka Steven Sandrich. Also here, he said, SeatGeek, get your WWE tickets for $20K instead of $40K. Hey, anything helps, I guess. You pay for a half of your annual salary and not the full. JM Beer 434, the Sickos can't get TK's balls out of their mouth. Everything he does is amazing according to them. Oh, tell me about it. They're getting thrashed every week by NXT. NXT! Now look, NXT is becoming a really, really awesome product. Their PLEs have been bangers. Absolute bangers. And their weekly product is getting better. It's getting there. Still not the greatest TV product. I'm not trying to knock them, of course. But they're still getting their asses kicked by NXT. And AEW has a vastly better roster. Just saying. Debit. Money. Debit Money Adams is here. I see Trey Licado. Not JPEG. CJ Hulk 85. Game Shock. Good to have you here. Taylor Thomas. JJ. Who let the dogs out? Who? JJ Bulldog. I see Jordan Williams. Aaron Teagle. I'm just going down the list now. Chris Gallegos. Did I say it right? Gallegos? I don't think I say it right. You let me know. I see Anthony A. I see, I'm just scroll down a little bit faster. Phenomenal Ace. Alex Trebek. Really? Alex Trebek is in his house. Rest in peace. Who else we got? Pikachu Black. Oh wait, Super Chat's not on. My bad, y'all.
Hank and Tank, Young Bucks.
Yeah. Are they though? They kinda are. I don't want to disrespect the Young Bucks. But really, I'm just... Ah, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You're right, Steven. Honestly, I'm not even gonna fight it. The Young Bucks ain't what they used to be. Maybe. I mean, like, even last year, like a year ago, I would have been like, nah, Steven, you tripping. Because of that match with Sting and Darby Allin, I'd be like, nah, you tripping, Steven. But now, yeah. Shadow Star, JD from NY206. No, that is not the actual JD from NY206. That is a troll account. You guys take a look at it and let me know if that's a troll account or not. Someone else came here as Denise Salcedo. We got someone coming here now as the JD troll now. Even Deanna Perrazzo retweeted my tweet when I said, another week, another Dynamite without her. Hope to God she gets out of there. Really? Oh, Deanna wants out. That ain't good. Now, you know when Deanna don't want to be there, she gonna get petty. Like, really petty. YouTube member Tyler O. And I'm gonna get the last one too. Who haven't I said yet? There's a lot of people here. I don't want to skip over anybody. I'm actually scrolling through here really quickly. I'm gonna get the last one to T Junior. All right, thank y'all so much. Again, if I don't see your names, not because I hate you. I really want to get to these comments. These comments, y'all. When y'all read some of these comments, y'all gonna bust out laughing like I did. Cause even I'm just like, for real, y'all? For real? Well, let's get to it. Let's get to these mean comments. So, just scrolling down here on X. We'll start with X, then we'll go to Facebook. So, my good friend Mark by Wrestling keeps it real. Probably the only one that deserved most of the likes, but he says, Alvarez knows what he's talking about. It's amazing how much ground they could cover, they could make up by just using their production resources to educate their audience on 1. What is happening in Fuse, and 2. What their best wrestlers, and quotes, are special in the first place. Why their best wrestlers are special in the first place. Hate to break it to you guys, but more people than you want to admit don't know why they should be excited about Omega Okada. Honestly, it's common sense. You're supposed to always be educating your audience about who these wrestlers are 24/7, every single day, because you're always getting a new viewer. And so you're gauging your show, your television show, to the new viewer, right? That's how it's supposed to be. All right, here we go. This is where we get nuts. So the ones with the most likes are probably going to be the ones that are the most hateful. So let's see. AEW guy with his blue check mark and he's got not that bad of a following, but I thought it was gonna be like 100. Anyways, he says the crowd was super lit. Was it though? Was it really? The crowd was super lit. They just sold out Arena Mexico. They are building Omega and Okada. Samoa Joe is always best for business. Tony Storm is ridiculously entertaining. If you don't watch every week, you have no idea what you are building towards, but that's a you problem. Hey, AEW guy, I do watch every week. I watch every week, and I still don't understand what's going on. Now, I don't watch everything, as in Collision, and whatever else is happening on Ring of Honor. I don't watch Ring of Honor. I don't watch Collision. I'm not a super duper fan. But I do watch Dynamite every week. And half the time, I barely know what's going on. But yes, I do agree that Joe is great. And Tony's great. But they're not building to Omega and Okada. They're not doing it well. I guess they are. Kinda. Here and there. But alright, sure. I guess. They sold out Arena Mexico. Ooh. Congratulations. I guess that means they're hot. Not really. Let's go to the next one. Josh Boutwell. Josh Boutwell? When the grifters and engagement farmers can't even come up with a single criticism. Just their code. Priceless. No, I can come up with thousands of legit criticisms. But the ultimate one is, like I said, their code is ice. That's the best way to encapsulate all of them, right? They're just cold. It's a cold product. And people just, they hang on this idea, and it's really pissing me off, that everyone that hates on AEW wants it to fail. And that's not true. That's not true. My comments and my criticisms are based in facts, based in actual, legitimate reality. And I'm not just saying it to be negative. I bring it up so it can be addressed. Not this idea that, well, he's just picking it apart because he wants it to fail. No. No one wants that. No one wants AEW to fail. Okay, I like this comment. I thought it was an okay episode, not gonna lie. Could have been better. You know what? I'll give that one a like. That's fair. If you thought it was okay, cool. If you liked it, cool. Look at this one. What is this? Unfologically? UFO logically? Whatever the hell? Smug. Oh, Lord. You can tell this is a bot account. Look at that. When the followers match the following, that's usually a bot account. Anyways. This would be a compelling argument if WWE wasn't ice cold. Who the hell said WWE wasn't ice cold? Usually after WrestleMania, they usually get cold around this time. It's expected that they cool off. Not the same thing. If anything else, this is a perfect reason why AEW should be hotter. Because WWE is ice cold. It is cooling off post WrestleMania. I don't know where his head's at there, but that makes no sense. Omar, in other words, it's nothing like WWE, so it sucks. What? No! I don't want it to be like WWE. Also, okay, tangent time. Marked by Wrestling was just saying this too, so I want to pick up what he laid down. Why is it that whenever we criticize AEW, the first thing they think is, well, you want it to be like WWE? No! Okay? I don't want them to be anything like WWE. You can still tell stories, have characters, and be completely different than what WWE is. Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground was a vastly different product than what any other wrestling show has done. It had characters, had great wrestling, had storylines. Each of them stood out. Each of them was unique. It had its own way, its own unique way of presenting its TV show. Why can't AEW do its own unique spin on promoting wrestling? I'm not saying do exactly like WWE. You want to take elements from WWE? Sure. WWE stole elements from other wrestling shows and molded it into its own. Do the same thing. I'm not saying be like WWE. I'm saying give me a reason to fucking care about the wrestlers, about the storylines, about the product. Besides, oh look, good wrestling. That don't work no more. It doesn't work no more. That's not how this works. And yes, I do miss Lucha Underground. God, we can use that right now. Can we get Lucha Underground back? What is this? I wouldn't get what, Mike? Let me look at some of these accounts. Look at this. He actually has wrestling memes. You wouldn't get it. McDonald's may be the market leader, but that doesn't mean other fast food brands are necessarily bad. Got it? I know what he's trying to say, but he's implying that I hate AEW because WWE is great. No. I can like AEW and WWE. I'm not just automatically gonna hate AEW because it's not WWE. Half of these guys don't even know who I am. And you notice I'm looking at their accounts, right? Look at this one. 3,736 followers, and then these are bot accounts. These are total bot accounts. Did I just get... I think I just got, what do you call that when swarms of bots hit your post? What is that called again? Oh, I'm gonna give this one a like. This is a Joker Patriot. The problem is Tony Khan, plain and simple. This could be a great alternative, or just another good wrestling show, but Tony will not give up booking. Facts. And of course, you can see that they ratioed him. We're not gonna look at those comments. Chris Wozni. Wozni, Chris. It sounds like we watched different shows. No. We watched the same show. I just didn't automatically say it was great because it's AEW. Unlike most of the sickos. I have a mind of my own. I can, differentiate and have different opinions. Phil, every person who watches AEW says otherwise. The fan base has never been this energized and unified. You're a grifter. What? Wait a minute. Really, Phil? Really, Phil, with... Again, these are bot accounts. So look at this. Following 2000... Every person who watches AEW says otherwise. And I guarantee you, these bot accounts, you know what they do? Here's what they do. They have like 2,000 accounts, and then they log into whatever the hell, and then they like their posts. Because what the hell? Who in the world thinks that this fan base has never been this energized and unified? What? What reality are you living in, Phil? James. Trying to find the fucks I don't give. I actually like that meme. Don't know what he's trying to say with that. Erica. This is actually not a bot account. This is a legit fan. But Erica. Are you stupid or are you dumb? No, I'm very intelligent, Erica. I have a degree to prove it, but are you calling me stupid or dumb because I didn't like a show? Do you understand what the problem here is, ladies and gentlemen? I just got called stupid and or dumb because I didn't like one episode. If you went back to Dynamite, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago when they had Athena versus Mercedes Moné and Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita, I praised the living hell out of that show. I said it was one of the best Dynamites they've done in years. Where was this? Where was all this attention for that episode? They always come around when I say I don't like something. That's the problem with this toxic community, or at least these toxic fans. They don't want to get behind the positive content. But the very moment I make a negative content, are you stupid or are you dumb? Like, just because you call me stupid and or dumb doesn't mean I'm going to like it automatically. Oh, she called me stupid. I guess I better say it's a great show. Guys, I'm sorry. I got called stupid and dumb. I better make Erica happy and actually change my entire fucking opinion so she won't call me stupid or dumb. Get the fuck out of here. Are you stupid or are you dumb? Because I didn't like one show. One episode. Steven Sandridge, you're going to be dealing with this one day, my dude. It's going to be you. Alright, here we go. Don't kill friends. No, and I think it's somewhat on fans, podcasters, for jumping to heap praise on Tony or AEW anytime Dynamite ends up halfway decent. The feeling is back is literally a meme that they now use and say on air. People need to call out this for the creatively bankrupt promotion it is. It's not the talent, it's the booker. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Praise. Hey, we're going to church now. Don't kill friends. Don't kill friends. You said that. Steven. 3 Diglets. He said that. He said that. Ultra Shadow. That's your friend. CM Punk fan. One of the off-putting things for casual viewers like myself is when I tune in, the main event is usually 5-man tag teams with wrestlers I don't know, and no storyline. IR Jeopardy. Not quite sure what he's trying to say there. It's just a bit boring, Tony Khan. The reason Tony Storm is over is her long-term booking. Yeah, it's true. That's why Tony Storm is one of the most hottest wrestlers alive today, because she actually knows how to tell a story, and is a character, and can literally make anything she touches work. Chris Arctor, you have the greatest ensemble cast, and the movie can still suck balls. Yes, you can have the greatest ensemble cast, and the movie will suck balls. AEW's identity is too all over the place. It's too all over the place, and they spent too much time early on trying to be better than WWE instead of their own thing. They speaking facts, bro. Okay, here we go. Back to the trolls. At some point, you have to reassess your fandom, because there was literally nothing wrong with last night's show, at least from my timeline. Nothing wrong? Nothing. It was absolutely perfect. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why they're called sickos. Like, they go out of their way to create this reality that what they're watching literally is perfect. There's literally nothing wrong with it. It is the greatest show in human history with zero flaws. Jesus, I love WWE, but I see all the flaws that it has right now. There is no such thing as a product that has zero flaws. Zero flaws. None whatsoever. Like, are these people getting paid? Are these people getting paid? I'm asking a legit question, because the only way anyone would want to say a wrestling show is 100% perfect, zero flawed, is if he's getting money for it. Tell me when I'm telling lies, because that's crazy, bro. That boy has said literally nothing wrong with it. Okay, so Chris Najdek. Another Chris. Oh my goodness. It's been objectively hotter, better shows, crowds, angles, more consistent booking and follow-ups. Minus the Death Riders, the show has been on a hot streak for a couple of months now. Sir, you had one awesome show. One! In the last few months. Before then, I guess Australia? Grand Slam Australia was actually pretty good. Outside of those two shows, what other show? A hot streak? What reality are these guys living in? A hot streak? This is just a lie. No, it's not a lie. AEW is cold. If it wasn't cold, Tony Khan would not be trying to rent out smaller arenas and would be trying to compete with WWE with bigger arenas. It's objectively cold. And that's okay. Not everybody can be hot all the goddamn time. But just because you think it's hot doesn't mean it's not cold. You just like it. I thought the last 3 weeks of Dynamite have been solid. Not perfect, but way better. Collision is the show that needs direction. That show has turned into random shows up. Has random match, title shot on Dynamite, and repeat. Collision needs its own storylines. I don't watch Collision, but that sounds about right. Let me see here. Azim. Yo, man, like the crowd lighting.
Hot streak equals worst ratings in the past 12 months. Just 2 weeks ago.
They don't live in reality. I think this is a cult, y'all. Is this a cult? Are these a cult tribalist fans? I think this might be just cultists, honestly. They're out of their minds. I can't understand how they can call a hot streak anything like this. Just say you like AEW, right? Like, at the very least, if I was trying to defend AEW, I would acknowledge the fact that it might not be as popular, but the product is good. Right? I can at least say I enjoy the wrestling. Anyways, yo man, like the crowd lighting and the presentation this week is finally back. They haven't been that lit up in quite a while. And yeah, it just felt like we were truly back. What? That episode was the episode where you felt like we were back. Its perception doesn't help matters either. I hope the importance of the company, and so does a lot of talent. Excuse me. Try again. I know the importance of the company, and so does a lot of talent. It needs to turn around somewhere, somehow, or another, if they want to grow again in the United States. Yeah. I mean, at least he's honest about it. Okay, here we go. Back to it. LOL, it's not cold. I'd argue the shows the past few months have been better than they've been in a long time. Really, Will? If I asked you to talk about the show that happened 3 weeks ago, could you remember it without looking it up? Does anybody even remember what happened? What was the main event of Dynamite 3 weeks ago? Because I don't, and I'm not looking it up. Do you? I'm serious. What was the main event of Dynamite 3 weeks ago without looking it up? Sam Howie. Just seems like whenever they find a way to gain momentum, it just fizzles out, and then they can't capitalize on it. I don't know how we got to this point from 2019, but they need to find that magic again soon. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. We got some real ones in this chat, bro. Richie Rich, kind of how I feel about WWE. Not hitting for me and super cold. I guess different tastes for different audiences. Yes, AEW and WWE can both be cold. Like, both of them can't be mutually opposites. Like, you can mutually have both companies be cold and hot at the same time. I don't understand this logic. Well, when WWE is hot, AEW has to be cold. No, they can both be cold, they can both be hot, or the one can be cold, one can be hot. Weird. The Nason says, that's the catch. They are trying. They just suck at it. Sadly, he's right. Women's Lover 21. I haven't watched it in a few weeks, but seen clips. But man, some things make me go, what the? Like the 8-man tag, Mercedes Moné promo, etc. That 8-man tag was random as hell, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Tony Khan is back in the weeds. I think we're watching different shows. No, we're not. No, Neil, we're not watching different shows. We're watching the same show. You just think it's awesome because you're told to think it's awesome. I very much disagree. I think the storylines are not resonating with you, and that's fine. Well, GN, that could be true. The only storyline that is resonating with me is the Hurt Syndicate MJF. So technically that statement is not true, but yeah, the rest of them, no, I don't give a shit about the the Death Riders. The Death Riders, I don't care. Or anything else going on, quite frankly. What else is going on? Oh, I love this. Rents due, huh? So I love this comment. They think I do this because it makes me money. Guys, I haven't been paid from X, Twitter, in months. Do you know the last time Elon Musk sent me a check? Last year, July. He hasn't been paying anybody on Twitter anymore because he's losing his money. Tesla is dropping. The stocks of Tesla is dropping because Elon Musk sucks. So, of course, he ain't got the money to pay me. So when I make these posts, it's not just to get engagements so Musk can pay me $10. I say it because it's how I feel. Seriously. No, like, for real. That's just how I feel about it. All right, let's get back to it. I'm pretty sure there's other ones here. Got someone saying, "Okay, buddy." Oh, I love this one. Hold on, let me go down. I know what this is. Where are you, an idiot sandwich? Love that, by the way. Gordon Ramsay goes hard. Yeah, call me an idiot. That will surely make me like AEW. Why do they do that? Because you don't like the show, I'ma call you an idiot. Oh, I love this one. What's wrong with you? You should make an appointment to check that concussion out. The product doesn't feel cold at all. A lot of riveting stuff. The matches are great, and they're focused on stories. The cinematography. I guarantee you it's going to be a body count. Let me see. Oh, look at that. Y'all, what? These body counts, bro. This is such a weird take. They've been on a literal hot streak. Okay, bot. Called that one. Oh, my goodness, guys. So, once again, if you look at the following and then the followers, this is usually a sign that it's a bot account. And they're all saying the same exact phrasing. Hot streak. And now we got someone saying, please don't watch. The exact same 5-6 accounts that keep saying the exact same thing. Now, I'm hoping he's talking about the trolls in the comments, but if he's talking about me, who else is saying what I'm saying? JD? Solid Monster? Oh, so the other top creators who know what they're talking about. Okay. Haven't watched in a while, but last week's show have been crazy. Listen to the crowd. Yeah, the one 2 weeks ago was actually pretty good. I'm just gonna scroll down a little bit. Rant's due again. Give up on the gimmick. There is no gimmick. That's how I feel. Gotta collect those engagement pennies. Not really. I'm not collecting stuff. Not even remotely cold. They really don't believe this product. They really don't believe this product is cold, y'all. Stopped reading it cold. Bad take. Alright. Let me see something. Yeah, look at what the hell? 1,204 and then so like these bot accounts, like real talk, can we take a second to talk about these bot accounts? How much time do you have on your hands to create multiple hundreds, maybe even thousands of bot accounts to harass people? How much time must you have on your hands to even think about doing that? I'm asking you guys that. Do you know anybody that actually does this, that actually has troll bot accounts solely created to mess with people besides Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk actually has accounts that he uses to engage his own posts and talk to himself and tell himself that he's awesome. I'm not making that up. Elon Musk does do that. He's a weirdo. Anyways, let me read a couple more of these comments. Then I'm going to look at the quote tweets. Then we'll go to Facebook. And then I'll go to you guys. I think you're all dumb as shit for real. And you'll notice. Actually, I think that one might be for real. Yeah, I think that's a real person. Jesus Christ, sir. Conrad, your opinion is so wrong, it's hilarious. Take the L on this one. Isn't it an L? Honest question, do you watch the show on mute? No, I actually watch the shows, and I don't live in whatever reality you live in. There's no helping you if you watch the show, and this is your takeaway from it. Sorry. Okay. If that's what you believe. Again, I watched 2 different shows. You watched a different show. Rent's due. Oh, I love this one. Get a job. Okay. That's what you believe. Oh, he blocked. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. He blocked me. He blocked me, guys. Oh no. Oh no. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then someone threw. Oh, that's bad. You want to throw a radio at me because again, all I did was say AEW's cold. It's crazy, man. Not only are you objectively wrong, you're a fucking dickhead. Well, I gotta call it dickhead. Man, these comments are truly gonna make me want to watch AEW. AEW hardcores are loving the direction. So I guess this is the you problem. Oh, look at this. They do shit just to do shit. Okay, we got a sane person. No motivation, no intensity, no aggressivity. The weird clown spots ruin every match. They don't fight. They play together. Okay, I won't actually. I don't agree with that. See, I could be fair, but he broke up the monotony of all this. Garbage take, easy block. What the fuck are you talking about? AEW fans attack over an opinion. AEW fans always attack over an opinion, acting like high school girls. They just had like 524K ratings last week, when once upon a time it was at or close to 1 million. Yeah, like if it was a hot product, they'd be doing at least 1 million views. So it's safe to say 500K agree with his cold assessment. We got some truth tellers in the building. You're a dumbass. This is the most cohesive it's been in a while. The most cohesive it's been in a while. Okay. And then after a while, it just starts to repeat itself. Let me go to the quote tweets. Y'all want to look at the quote tweets? Let's do that. Let's look at these quote tweets. No, I don't want to quote. I want to look at the quote tweets. There we go. All right, let me see here. I love this. If you want to keep hating on AEW, at least try saying something different. It's getting really pathetic seeing the same comments over and over again. Oh, well, Anthony, if you're seeing people say the same thing, different people saying the same thing, maybe it's just a fact. Right? Am I crazy? When you see different people saying the same thing, they're usually telling the truth, speaking facts. What do you want them to say? Like, do they just want us to say it's great even when it's not? Like, that's my question. What do they want me to say? If it's not good, I'm gonna say it's not good. I don't care if you believe it's great. That's such a bad take. That one is irritating as hell. Oh, it's just the same comment I'm seeing for other people. Well, if other people are saying the same thing, then it's probably the truth. My wife and I enjoyed the show. Maybe this product isn't for you, and that's okay. Just like NWA isn't for you, just like AAA isn't for you. I'm tired of fans thinking that wrestling should fit inside this small box. So because I didn't like one show, one episode, now AEW is not for me anymore. Holy crap. Holy crap. One episode! Guys, one episode! Look at how quick they are to tell me, stop watching. If you don't like this one episode, then AEW is not for you. This toxicity is what's killing AEW. That and bad creative. But it's not just bad creative, it's the fan base. The fan base who then attack people like me for not liking one episode. Why not introduce me to shit that you actually like about it? Tell me what you like about it. If I'm a new fan, don't tell me I'm a piece of shit for not liking something that you like, because that doesn't grow the business. You fuckers. Jesus. Getting fired up now. You see why I'm upset a little? Just a little bit though. Because it is irritating though. It's super irritating to me personally. Seeing AEW struggling. Seeing AEW trying to climb out of the hole, trying to get back to its prominence, and then shit like this fucks him up in so many goddamn ways. The toxicity of the fan base. Oh, you didn't like this episode? Well, stop watching. Stop watching. Fuck you. No, that's not how you handle things. No, for real. That is not how you handle things at all. You can't tell someone to stop watching because of one episode they didn't watch or they didn't like. Didn't watch or didn't like. And or didn't like. Also, JJ Bulldog said it. Does anyone know that the viewership proves how bad or good a show is to who's watching? If the product was hot, they'd be doing over 1 million views. And thank you, JJ. When someone said stop watching, that just makes the viewership go backwards, downwards. Thank you. So you're going to kill their viewership when you do stupid shit like that. Okay, let me get back to it. I want to get to the Facebook post. All right. Let me see. Mother effer posts the hardest AEW photo ever and says shit like this. Here, you're $10. Look, Judge, I have a Cashapp. If you genuinely want to send me $10, I'll take it. For real. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Wrestling Mark. Hold on. Let me look at his account really quickly. That's an interesting following. 5,000 following, 12,000. Okay, that's interesting. Saying this when Dynamite is on one of their most consistent ever runs. What are they talking about? Do they honestly think? It's that hot? Saying this when Dynamite is one of their most consistently ever runs. They've got more people over than at any previous stage. The crowds are up and loud, and WWE has fallen off a fucking cliff creatively. Guys, they're not living in this reality. I get there's an extra $10 or so a month in AEW bad. What? But come on, buddy. You're showing way too much ass for an additional Big Mac and fries. What? Guys, what? Okay. Objectively speaking, I make more money doing NXT content than I do AEW. I'm going to say that again, and I hope you hear me. I make more money doing NXT content than I do AEW. If it was really about the fucking money, I would do nothing but WWE, NXT, and not even think about talking about AEW, because I make no money off of this. From this stream alone, I made about $7 in donations. All of them by Mark by Wrestling, because he's a good dude. I'm probably not going to make a fucking dime off of this stream. It's not about the money for me when it comes to AEW. I genuinely care about the product. I do. Most of the streams where I make the most money are WWE streams. I don't see 3 Diglets coming up on my AEW streams dropping 500. I don't see Corp CA coming up on my AEW streams dropping 500. I don't see the champs defending their belts. I literally barely get donations talking about AEW. And yet these idiots honestly believe I'm doing this for the money. I do it because I care. I do it because I have a passion for it. You honestly think that if this was about money, that I would be wasting my time even thinking about watching AEW. I'm not JD. I'm not Salamonster. JD Salamonster, they have a base following because they come from inside the business that will watch whatever content they watch because they're not watching it for AEW. They're watching it for them. If I had that kind of a base, then yeah, you can make that argument. But to even consider that a company that doesn't really make money, they're losing money, would be how I make my money is absolutely hilarious. But sure, I guess I'm gonna pay my rent because I did an AEW video, or I made a bad comment or had a negative opinion about AEW. I don't get it, y'all. Come get your people. Come get your people. Let's keep going. I'm gonna read a couple more, then I'm gonna go to Facebook. Imagine being a discount JD from NY. So I talk to JD all the goddamn time. Do they actually think that's an insult to me? Calling me JD when JD is literally the #1 wrestling podcaster on YouTube right now. Thank you. Thank you for comparing me to the #1 podcaster. Again, rent is due. Man. Oh yeah, that's a body count. Look at the following and the followers, how close they are together. That's a body count. They're all saying the same shit. Okay, what have we heard? Rent is due. What other stuff have we heard today? I'm trying to remember. Oh, you're not watching. You don't watch. We're on a hot streak. Okay, you don't watch. Rent's due. You're on a hot streak. What other things that they say? I'm stupid. Are you stupid or are you dumb? That one. I'm just waiting for the same comments. Again, I'm just tired of these grifter. That's another one. These grifters chasing any easy dollar. I don't care what side you're on. It's just pathetic and cheesy as fuck. Especially if it's this obvious. They honestly think AEW's hot. Grifts. One of the most transparent grifts I've seen in a very long time. Just utterly shameless chasing AEW bad pennies. Wait. AEW bad, this is a different account. Guys, look at this. Following 1,300 but have 300 followers. And I've seen that phrase before. AEW bad pennies. Am I tripping? It's okay to admit you don't like wrestling. And that you like sports entertainment. Or the show wasn't that great. Oh, Lord. The real one. He's a real one. Let me see what he said. This is actually an account. Why do y'all blatantly flat out lie about AEW? With the shit you're getting over in WWE with that Backlash card, we eatin' good over here. And you showed the 8-man all-star match, which was fun. It was fun. It was amazing, guys. It was great. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. Alyx, buddy, you don't believe this. Please tell me you don't believe what you just said. Oh, okay, I've seen this before. You know, it's amazing. You are 100% wrong. I mean, nothing you say has been right. Whatever, dude. And then, I love this one. Not surprised that WWE ass kissers will hate AEW for anything anymore. Guys, holy shit. Guys, just a reminder. This is what I said. Just finished Dynamite. Man, I don't think AEW has felt this cold as a company. With all that talent, the creative team still can't seem to generate any real buzz for their shows. At this point, it's not hard to place the blame on the minds behind the curtain. Are they even trying anymore? What did I say that was so bad? What the? I don't understand. Like, all this heat that I'm getting over a comment that's not even that bad. AEW is in a terrible place right now. The stories are terrible. The wrestling is just man to cringe. The characters are also horrible, etc. I agree. Alright. I was going to clown this man, but I'll never talk bad about my people. But he's just dead wrong. He's doing it for a paycheck. Can someone pay me a lot of money right now so they can at least be right about this? 3 Diglets, if you're watching me, my dude, if you're still here, which he's probably not because it's an AEW stream. Like, if any of the comments can be true, let it be this one. Let it be the comment that I am getting paid to talk bad about AEW, because holy fucking shit. Do you know how much money I would be making right now constantly coming up here and saying every single possible negative, legitimate criticism I can? If I could literally get paid taking my channel in a direction where I do nothing but negative videos about AEW, do you know how many fucking negative videos I would make? Ultra Shadow, my man, I would be able to pay you. Ultra Shadow would be getting paid. He would be getting paid for being a moderator. New Japan Pro Wrestling would be making bucks if I can get paid off of making negative content on AEW. Please let me know where I can find these people that pay me so I can make them big bucks. Because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Thank you, Ultra Shadow. I appreciate that. You're not JD or Solid Monster. You should be. I appreciate that. People tell me that all the time where I should be up there with them. You know what? I don't hate JD. I don't hate Solid Monster. Good for them. I'm happy that they're shining because they're great content creators. Both of them. Oh, the dick riding one? Yeah, I love that. I'm not going to play it because I'll get flagged. Clearly not paying attention. Again, you don't watch. Now I'm getting bored. What else do we have anything else besides you don't watch, you're a grifter, are you stupid or are you dumb? AEW pennies, AEW bad pennies, you're getting paid, which is the one I really want to be true. Please pay me. Please pay me to talk bad about AEW. The crowd was hot throughout. How much is it for your soul? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, look at this one. Look at 5,000 following, 1,000 Twitter sucks. X sucks. It's cold, and turn off the AC. Dynamite was great. Maybe just watch the boring WWE. Again, like, how does telling me that make me like AEW more? You know the show is fire when this is all they can complain about. Oh, I love that movie. What you said is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for hearing it. I award you 0 points. May God have mercy on your soul. I actually remember that line in the movie. That was so fucked up. If you feel this way, just stop watching. No, stop telling me to stop watching. It doesn't help your product get better. I love this. The AEW cult turning on their own fans for not calling everything Tony books perfect is hilarious. This is why AEW will never reach the next hype, the next level, because Tony only books for the sickos. My man. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. $62. Oh, Lord, here we go. 62K views and not even 200 likes. Are you even trying anymore? Oh, because I got ratioed. Because all these troll bot accounts tanking my post. Ha 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 ha. This can't be seriously be a real tweet. Excuse me. Ha ha ha. This can't seriously be a real tweet. JD, bro, just tweet from your own account. Like calling me JD, like that's an insult. Last one, and then we'll go to Facebook. Tell me you aren't even remotely watching without actually telling me. Y'all, I don't know what to do about these fans. Get them. Alright, here's Facebook. Hopefully Facebook can, actually give me something here. Because, I don't know what to say anymore, y'all. It's ridiculous. 1 second. Actually, let me respond to something really quickly. that. Alright, let's go ahead and get to this. Facebook. Let's see if it's any better. Nope. If you want to watch a television drama, watch WWE. If you want to watch wrestling, watch AEW. What? If you want to watch both, watch both like me. Although I prefer watching wrestling than seeing people talk for 1.5 hours. So WWE has characters and stories, and you see that as drama. So professional wrestling can't just be about characters, stories. It has to have just wrestling. By the way, I just saw that Catherine Tega became a member. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. People like this is why I don't follow AEW. Sorry. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what else to say at that point. I don't know what else to say. All right, have you guys seen the Mercedes Moné what? The Mercedes Moné what? I'm trying to see what he's talking about. What are we talking about when it comes to Mercedes? I didn't see what was going on with her. Y'all can tell me in a second though. I'll read it after I read these comments. Oops, let me change that post. Back to Facebook. But yeah, like, what's the difference, guys? It's wrestling. My guess is that you want AEW, All Elite Wrestling, to do 2 hours plus of vignettes, promos, video packages, and backstage interviews. Please tell me that they roasted him in the comments. No, thank you. No one is saying that, but there needs to be more than, hey, these two guys are having a match for no reason on next week's show. Please tune in. Thank you. Did they roast him too? Yeah, see, I like my Facebook audience. They be coming with the facts. It seems like you are missing the point. So just because they are putting on great matches means they can get away with terrible storyline and booking decisions. If we want to follow your logic, then they should probably not even have a storyline. Just straight up fight without any build, right? Yo, my Facebook audience be coming for them, man. They don't play with these guys. If you want to watch wrestling, AEW would be the last thing I recommend. Yo, Justin, get him. I love it. They're getting them, man. My Facebook audience doesn't play with them. See, my Facebook audience is smart. My YouTube and Facebook audience, we got some old school mindsets here. Because usually YouTube and Facebook has a much more older, late age, 29 to about 49. You know what I mean? Because it's usually 18 to 49, but we're in the later bracket of that, right? Much more older bracket. So there's a lot more wisdom and a lot more patience. Like this comment right here. Look at this comment. I find they do these all-star gimmick matches just to throw random feuds and people together on TV. What makes them all-stars? Thank you. Like, why are we calling them all-stars? Oh, look at this guy. That's the same feeling people get with That's the same people get with... I can't speak right now. That's the same people get with WWE, where nothing happens. What? Yeah, they have filler episodes, but that's not true. Okay, Casey. I can respect being tuned out of the Death Rider stuff, but what are you looking for, Alyx? We got 2 big first-time matches and the Owen finals at Double or Nothing to give us world title challenges for All In Texas, with Joe versus Moxley also heating up with a steel cage added. Nick Wayne's also picking up momentum before he heads to the New Japan Pro Wrestling for Battle of the Super Juniors, where he's got big matches with Kevin Knight, Taiji Ishimori, Sho, Robert Eagle. Who the fuck are these people? Come on, bro. I can't be the only person that was like, who? Who? I guarantee you, in the live chat, it's nothing but, who? Who? No, guys, hold up. Let me go again. We know Kevin Knight, but Taiji Ishimori, Sho, Robert Eagles, DDT's Mayo, CMLL's Titan, and IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion El Desperado in the B block, with he and Kevin Knight getting 3 main events each. What are you looking for, Alyx? Yo, like what the heck? What? Guys, like, Jesus Christ. Dre Diglets, my man, what? Who are these people? Dre Diglets. Who? I'm serious, bro. Like, of course, that's gonna win me over, right? That's gonna win me over. Okay, hold up. Let me read this comment really quickly. Mercedes Moné charged fans $100 to. Are you serious? Is this like a what is that called? I'm thinking of something where you get to buy someone's not cameo, it's something else. Where you get to buy someone to talk to you. God, I forgot what it was called. But no, like, yeah. $100 just to text her. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's good. No, I don't believe that's a joke. That's totally Mercedes Moné. The moment you said 100, honestly, I thought that's it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The moment you said 100, my mind went, that's it? To text her? $100, that's it. Mercedes Moné is the highest paid female wrestler in the world right now. $100 ain't shit to her. So I was thinking at least $250. So $100 is a steal for Mercedes. I don't know what y'all thought I was gonna say.
Return of the Mac. Come on, return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
1990 WWF showed me Mr. Perfect throwing a 100-yard pass and catching it by himself. Show me WHO a dude as other than matched graphics. Unreal.
No, Mark by Wrestling. No, Steven. You don't understand. You don't understand. What we're talking about are future legends like Taiji Ishimori, Sho, Robert Eagles, DDT's Mayo, CMLL's Titan, and IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion El Desperado. These are legends. Legends in the business. God! Let me get back to the comments. I'm almost done. This is crazy. I can't understand not liking the Death Rider storyline, but to say the whole show is cold, I can't even talk now. Goddamn, Esperado. I can understand not liking the Death Rider story, but to say the whole show is cold and not good enough makes me laugh. And then the very next comment says the show is terrible. What else is there to say? Thank you, Daniel Adams. This is why I love my Facebook comments. They be policing themselves in these comments. It's the greatest thing in the world. Philip says, most of the time, it's just a bunch of random matches thrown together. Also, another show where we have to promote someone from Japan or Mexico while regular AEW talent watch from the back. Facts. Mayu beat Thunder Rosa. Former AEW Women's Champion Thunder Rosa. To fight Toni Storm. Okay. AEW fanboys still living in La La Land. No, they're not fanboys, they're sickos. Get the terminology right. The Sickos are not gonna like this criticism. Oh, Alyx, you have no idea. And look, the rest of the comments are basically saying what I'm saying. Tony needs to step it up. But it's real pro wrestling. AEW Sickos. Literally, literally, guys. That's literally what they're saying. Okay. Guys, look. What am I doing wrong? No, like, seriously. What? Teach me what the right way to do to approach AEW now is. Should I just come up here and say the show is great? Is that what I have to do now? Just come up here and go, it's a great show. It's great. It's amazing. Nothing's wrong with it. Tony Khan's a genius. He is God. He is actually Jesus Christ. And everything that he touches is blessed. And I need to touch it now. Sorry, I was going somewhere with that before the super chat hit. Hold up. I'll get back to it.
Seth Rollins is more of a future Legends LMFAO.
Oh, Seth Rollins is on a completely different playing field than anybody else in AEW. But you know them AEW Sickos is like, everything that Tony Khan touches, I need to touch. I need to feel his blessing over my body. Pause! But you know that's what they are like, right? The Sickos, I need Tony Khan in my life. I need to feel his blessings all over my body. Bless me, Tony Khan. Pause! Jesus Christ. I don't know, guys. I can't do it no more. I can't. AEW fans are crazy. AEW sucks. They're not doing their TV shows. The only thing that I could anchor my fandom in were the pay-per-views. That's all I got. That's all that's left. The pay-per-views. And they're halfway decent. They're not terrible yet. But they're getting there. Once the pay-per-views start to suck, I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm over it. The only thing that's keeping me locked into AEW are the pay-per-views. But Devin, I don't know, or Devon, I don't know why the Sickos are coming for me. I don't know. Okay, Manny, what's going on? Okay, we got releases. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Okay, breaking news. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. We got releases. We got releases. Hold up. Let me just go. Let me go to Sean Rossap. Okay, let me see what's going on with Sean. We got wrestling releases. All right, who we got? Oh my God! What in the world? Whoa! Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and end this stream. Let me end the stream and maybe create a new one. Probably for tomorrow. Cause I gotta get ready for a party. So yeah, get your asses over to Twitter, Sean Rossap, Fightful Select, or get over to my Twitter and Facebook. We got WWE releases, and they just released Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Yeah, that's enough of AEW. WWE's taking over now. Thank you all for watching. Do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, and Venmo. I love you all. And I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. When you're when you're